Well, hello again, YouTube. Petey Two Finger here. First off, this video is for me. I'm going to show how I do my audio in OBS. Now, OBS comes with a full suite of audio filters that are all pro quality. You can use these, and nobody's going to say like, oh, you're using those stock plugins. They're fine. Now, I'm using third-party stuff just because I have it. If you're new to OBS and you want to get improved sound, you can look. There's all kinds of forum posts where people have written this on text on how to set up the compressor and the numbers that you want to use on your limiter and your noise gate, your noise suppression, your EQ, whatever you want to have. And I do like having reverb. I set my reverb subtle because if I set it more dramatic, people will go, you have reverb on your voice. I don't like how I sound dry. Ultimately, I like to pitch shift my voice down -1. But we're going to hop over. I suppose before we hop over, I should show you. If you go to the mic and go to the advanced audio properties, you see I have a sync offset of 20, and that helps my lips match the audio. Also, when you're setting up the filters, you can plug in a pair of headphones and go into the monitor only. Mute output is the one you want to pick. And what that will do, you'll be able to hear the microphone through your headphones. So any of the filters that you assign, you'll hear what they can do. And as you adjust them, you'll hear, that way you'll know how to set it. The other way would be load it up, set it by eye, and then film 5 seconds of you going check, check, and then rewatch that back. I've done that before, and it works. It just takes a lot of time compared to real-time adjusting it, and I never think to do that, so that's something I need to try to remember. We're going to hop over to desktop mode and go to the mic auxiliary tab into the filters where you can see I am using noise suppression. We'll shut that off. I'm using the limiter. Those are the stock plugins. So I have a channel strip here, and that's the vcs-1 by Fuse Audio. You don't need that. You can just gain up an EQ with the plugins they give you. I am using 2 different reverb units. This is a free spring reverb that's called vcs-1 Vintage Spring Reverb, made by Fuse Audio Labs. It's a really accurate sounding spring reverb. And last but not least, we have Tal Reverb 4, which I made a PD2 podcast preset, but we're gonna go over everything, starting with the noise suppression. I have that on the good quality setting. The vcs-1, you have to engage HQ, go to FET. -7.1 on the drive, the mix is 100. We're mid-side mode on the filters. 58 hertz on the low pass, and the high pass is turned all the way up. That's how that looks. Now on our routing, I changed dynamics before EQ. So it looks like this. That's how you got to have your routing. Equalization, we're in mid-side mode with the high Q engaged, and we're at 2 on the high frequency, 2.4 on the dB, cranked 15 HMF, 4 on the dB HMF, slope is 1.9, going to the mid-frequency dB, I'm -2.2, my hertz is 500, my Q is 2.1, going down to the low mid frequencies, we are at 212 hertz with a minus 4.2 and a 2.9 slope. My low frequency is 129, and I have a plus 1.2. So the compressor, minus 30 dB on the threshold, the attack is 15, ratio is 11, release is 0.80. So yeah, minus 30, 15 on the attack, ratio is 11, release is 0.80, 80 seconds. Going down to the knee, it's null at 0. Makeup is 21. Stereo link is null. Parallel is 80. Go figure. Gate expander, we're at minus 47 dB. Range is 23.4. Attack is 1.72. Ratio is 2.1. Release is 0.30. And the width of the output are nooned. Going back to the Fuse Labs vres-666. The limiter is like the damping. It's not a limiter like a compressor limiter. It limits, it's the dwell is what it is. And so effect limiter is noon, tone is noon, effect mix is a really important one. I found 0.5 to be a bit much. And then the pre-delay, I have like 5 milliseconds. So the tal reverb, I made a preset called PT Podcast. But it's like size 70, diffuse 65, delay is null, rate is 18, amount is 35, low cut 61, high cut 7539, dry 100, wet 4.39, and I guess we'll turn that up to 5. And then the limiter is the stock setting that comes with OBS. So there you go. If you have any questions, well, this is really for me, but I will answer your questions either way. Hug your pets and peace.